Hey, what's up? It's Chunkmaster3 here, and what do you know? It's time for another update video. I was thinking about making a bigger update video since I'm waiting for a couple of other movies to arrive, but I thought that I might do an update video right away, right now instead, so you will get two update videos. That would probably just be much better instead of doing a bigger one and don't talk a lot about each and every single title, if you know what I mean. In this video I will be able to talk about a little bit about each title that I bought, so yeah, I think you understand what I mean, but what the hell, let's begin right now. Sorry for the bad light in here, or whatever you want to call it, but anyway, the first movie is Drugstore Cowboy. Very sorry if you can't see anything, but this is directed by the same guy who made the awful Psycho remake, Gus Van Sant. But what the hell, he's probably made a lot of other movies, but that was just the first thing that popped up in my head when I picked this one up, when I saw that it was directed by him. But anyway, I thought this was pretty good actually. Didn't have that big expectations for it, but it was actually really good. So yeah, Drugstore Cowboy with Matt Dillon and Kelly Lynch. And the next four movies that I'm going to show here is actually movies that I picked up in a second-hand store, because in the weekend I was at an 80s museum, if you say so, and when we was on our way to that place, we saw a second-hand store, and I just thought I had to go in there and see if they had any movies, and they had. So the next four movies is going to be my pickups from there. First up, we got Pusher. I've always wanted to see this movie. This is a Danish, whatever you want to say, movie about some sort of drug-related movie. I've heard good things about it. I know there was some sort of remake of this that was made like 2 years ago, sorry. But yeah, looks really awesome. I'm really looking forward to see this. I've always wanted to see this ever since I was very, very young, so yeah, for sure. And then we got a movie with Dolph Lundgren, and it's directed by Joseph Zito, who did The Prowler and Friday the 13th Part 4, and it is Red Scorpion. And since it's with Dolph Lundgren and it's directed by Joseph Zito, it can't be that bad, so I just had to pick it up. So yeah, Red Scorpion. Then we have, this is the only movie that I have seen of these four that I picked up at the second-hand store. And the movie is, since I had the first two ones, I just had to pick up the third one just to have the complete series. And the movie is Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. Was that the original title? Yeah, I think so. It doesn't say anything here on the back, but yeah, anyway, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. I think this is a little bit underrated. I mean, it's not the best, it's not the worst, but it still has its moment. So yeah, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. And the last movie I picked up from the second-hand store was this. I was really happy when I found this one, because I always wanted to pick it up, but I think this edition is probably out of print, I believe, but this is the original Silence of the Lambs, or whatever you want to call it. What the hell, what is it called in English? It's Manhunter, yeah. Here it actually says Red Dragon, but the original title is Manhunter. This is with William Peterson and Kim Grace, Joan Allen, Brian Cox. I'm not going to go through every goddamn actor in this, but yeah, Manhunter. The next one is actually a slasher, which I forgot to show in my previous video, and I really like this cover art. I thought the movie was so, might do a review or something like that in the future of it. And the picture quality was pretty crappy, but I think this is the only official release of this movie. and the movie is Funeral Home, and this is also known as Cries in the Night. Yeah, like I said, it was so-so, but I kind of liked the twist in the end, but yeah, Funeral Home or Cries in the Night. And then we have another one which I forgot to show in my previous update video. I think I didn't show this, but yeah, anyway, the movie is Chopper. This is with, what is he called, Eric Bana, or however you want to pronounce his name. It seems like he hasn't really come out as a big actor. I mean, I think he's a great actor in this, but for some reason he had his big like breakthrough. I think you understand what I mean. But yeah, I thought this was pretty good as well. Not the best, not the worst, but it was still really good for what it was. So yeah, Chopper, based on true events actually. And I think the real guy Chopper actually died just, was it 2014 or 2013 or something like that. It was pretty recently, but yeah, that's a whole other story. Now we're going to talk about the movies. Next one is a Linda Blair movie, and it also has David Hasselhoff in it, and the movie is Witchery. And the very strange thing about this is that it's called something completely else in like Italian. I think it's Ghost House 4 or something. I have no idea what that is. That it's like a part of a series or something. I just picked it up because I saw that it was David Hasselhoff and Linda Blair in it, but heard of mixed things about it. I heard a lot of bad things about it, to be honest, but I'm still looking forward to see it. So yeah, Witchery, or Ghost House 4, whatever you want to call it. And then we have a very, very rare edition of a pretty rare movie, I believe, because I haven't seen this anywhere. But the movie is called Silent Madness, and you can just look at this edition. It looks really weird. Yeah, it still looks really cool. And this is with, actually has Vivica Lindfors in it, and she's Swedish, and I think she died in, was it 93 or 94? I don't really remember, but this seems to be a pretty cool slasher. And I picked it up just because I couldn't find it anywhere else, so yeah, I just had to pick it up. So probably a once in a lifetime thing that you can find some movies. So yeah, Silent Madness. And then I picked up this double bill pack edition, or whatever I want to call it, of two sequels. I do not even have the original, so I have to order that movie in the future. But the movies are Basket Case 2 and 3. Yeah, don't have anything else to say because I haven't seen them yet. And then we have this whole franchise, and I'm very ashamed of myself that I haven't seen any of these movies yet, because I'm a big horror fan and so on. And it is The Omen, the original one, The Omen 2, or Part 2, or yeah, Omen Part 2, The Omen 3, The Omen 4, The Awakening. I think this was made for TV or something like that back in the early 90s. And then the remake. I've heard mixed things about this movie, but I've always wanted to see it for some reason. I don't really know why, but it still seems to be pretty cool actually. Yeah, the Omen remake as well. That was all the titles that I had to show you in this update video. Now I've almost talked for about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to shut up and end the video as soon as possible. Yeah, so you're probably going to see another update video in the next weekend or so, probably. Yeah, hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored, and I hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.